Maroochydore Beach, and Harold action the entire way along there. You'd go through boats, you'd go through Surf Rescue Classic earlier in this season, and really appreciated the support of the other clubs who made the trek up to the Sunshine Coast. We had a lot of Gold Coast clubs, but also a lot of New South Wales crews made their way up here, which was really wonderful to see, and that was reflected in the quality of the racing. As I say quality of racing, can we have a look at Locke from...
Sarah Locke out there. So talking to old man, talking to Mick Locke on the beach before, she was comfortable in her first one, but somehow got a couple of dings on her ski. So gaffer tape would be everywhere, trying to keep it as, I guess, buoyant as possible, and it's pretty buoyant at the moment because she's leading him out at the moment, wearing one through the lap. Can we see a little bit more luck this time for Lani Waller compared to the last time? But we're going to see the ski movers on the outside left. Alyssa Bailey will be out there flying at some stage.
Yeah, and I'd say that's Charlotte Hart on the far left-hand side of the field as well. She was really, really strong in the qualifiers. So Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park, that is the black cap with the green and gold. And the girls, interesting. Some are pausing to stop and to sit. Others are taking a quick little left-hand turn around, and that has allowed maybe 3 or 4 to sneak through on the left-hand side. Oh, another one is off there on the bottom of screen, and this is where it gets tough. But again, this is the danger leg in the semi-final number 2 of the under-19 Ironwomen. A few more up and over. Unfortunately, that yellow ski is gone. That is going to be tough to recover from. There are only 2 semi-finals, so Harold, you have to think it's top 8 through.
So who got out? 6 on screen at the moment.
Holt again. Look at that. Paige Holt, sister of Gemma that we saw just earlier. Morty Alec. What a morning.
Getting it done. We're into the afternoon now, Jen, believe it or not. But Morty Alec is strong, out in the lead at the moment. And look how relaxed she is through the shoulders there. Nice leg drive there. Boat moving at a rapid rate, coming around that apex, and then they'll be going through the shore. But the decisions are going to be, I guess, tough.
What do we do now? And that's Dakota Luke from Dickey Beach. She's an incredible paddler in the individual races. We saw her do quite a few of the Nutrigrain Next Gen and other races. She's so strong in the kayaking. She's made a few rep teams recently as well. So you'd expect her to be out the front. That's a Dickey Beach. The cap out in front at the moment. But wowee. And then it's a string of Northcliffe teams behind her as well. But we're just trying to pick up where was Sarah Locke. She was up there early. She's on the bright green ski. And that's going to be really tough for her to recover if she's already out of that top 8.
And that's what you want. Dakota Luke, nice little comfortable run, making your way through. A little bright smile actually in there, just as you pull down that one, having a look around.
Still got a bit of work to do though. Again, we can see how messy and how choppy it is there. The amount of white water that is moving around, and the swell really starting to come into it here. And one of the girls says, actually, I don't want that one.
Yeah, Ash Wincham there from North Curl making some decisions there. And just it's a little bit awkward through there at the moment. And that is why.
Deep, it's shallow, it goes across, it goes this way, but no troubles at all for Dakota Luke. Fantastic shot of her out the front, as the girls say, see ya, as we head past here. But Dakota Luke, she is home, she is on the scene, she is ready to line up for a board and a swim.
Into the board leg, sizable lead at the moment.
Absolutely, and great story here. We've actually got 3 Dickey Beach competitors in this under-19 Iron semis already. So in heat number 1, or semi-final number 1, we've got Anastasia Huey and Kelsey Punter. So great to see Dickey Beach, 3 ladies represented in this under-19 Iron semi. We've got a great shot there, Dakota on the dolphin board out the front, just getting over those little white waters here, because she knows if she can get out, if she can get clean, if she doesn't get caught on this bank, that really sets up her semi beautifully.
Yeah, she's looking strong, she's looking powerful at the moment. Second and third now on screen, a couple extra boards now making their way to the 4.
And I think that could be Morgan Trinker next door to Kalani Ives, our Nutrigrain Next Gen qualifier. So Morgan Trinker, one of the best board battlers going around. That Southport board relay, I absolutely adore them. And the girl's doing a great job at the moment, but a lot of work to do as she just gets through perfectly in the middle of that white water.
It's just making the right decisions, right? Being aware of your surrounds, being a little bit more proactive and trying to get into that rhythm, moving all the water and trying to be in the right place at the right time, and perfect line out into the ocean for Morgan Trinker. She gets closer and closer to that break zone, but she's put a little bit on there. Ash Wincham on that inside right there from North Curl, paddling hard, looking strong. So she's gone probably from her best leg ski into her second best leg, and she'll want to be holding on because that surf leg may be tough for her, but she's a fighter.
Absolutely. You can see one of the girls still on the ski there trying to make her way out. Oh no, 2 of them. That is really tough. 2 of the girls just there, and that could be page halt from Morty as well. As we can see, Trinka has absolutely been pummeled by the whitewater out there. She had a nice handy leave on the rest of the field, unfortunately now pushed back and is sitting on the bank back next to Kalani Ives from Northcliffe. And here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8 girls now. 8 girls only to qualify, remember, to the next round, just sitting here together, waiting for the wave. And a few of them have had to roll, a few of them are up and over and popping, and a few are well out the back, making their way home to Maroochydore Beach.
Yeah, when in doubt, you've got to roll.
Yeah, when in doubt. Just play it safe, keep that board nice and close, keep your forward on your board, whatever you need to do to keep that nice and close to you. The girls know that if there is a lull, it is not going to wait around for long at all. So come on, girls, now's the time to power. Now's the time to get up on the knees. As Dakota Luke goes, I'm so happy I'm not on the bank right now. I am so happy that I set that up so beautifully in that opening ski leg. And she'd love a little wave on the way home, because here comes the chase back, top 8 to qualify for the Australian final.
So it's Northcliffe at the moment, chasing hard. But look at that lead, sizable lead at the moment.
So
there
impressive.
From Dakota Luke, whilst the others are still trying to get around the black and white. But look at the driving. Just see her in the distance there, in the background, working hard, trying to pick up every single little bit of runner. Can she pull down this one? Because that's going to be enough to solidify it. And she's down in the way with the pack now, chasing, working for 2nd through 8.
Absolutely. As Dakota Luke pulls down a nice little wave, as she can hold on to this one and survive a few little double and triple ups on the way home. Should be able to make her way through. Oh, she gets the Rodeo ride on the way home. And Harold, when we were looking in that shot back towards the beach, I was actually looking at the grey clouds out in the background as well. It's a little bit gloomy out there as the girls make their way through, but no trouble at all for Dakota Luke. Remembering that is the semi-final for the 19 iron, the order, all of the rest of the carnival from here until Sunday afternoon. Ski, board, swim. Great work, Dakota Luke. She just needs to get around this swim well, and she is in an Australian final, knowing that you've got a final already on Sunday. And that's one of the big things about Aussies, as we see the pack lining up out the back. Christy, a big winner, or a big leader, we should say for now, but a pack is chasing hard.
Yes, Dakota Luke hit the sand, and our chase pack, we're just rounding the board can, so she's got a really comfortable lead going into this swim leg. We've got 2nd place Northcliffe coming in on a wave on her own now, and then a chase pack of another 6 or 7 competitors, so tightly bunched sort of towards the mid or back of this field, but no question for our early leader, and she's looking really strong, obviously coming up for the final on Sunday, so all important final spots up for grabs. We can just see 2nd coming around transition now, and then the chase pack is on.
Oh, fantastic work, Chrissy. It's going to be tough to make that top 8 from here. And so we can see the girls line up, and they know there is only one leg to go. And unfortunately for a few of the ladies, still a few boards to collect. They may see their race end a little earlier from there. But this is where I always love to watch, Harold. Who is going to go out on their own? Who knows where they need to be? Who wants to take the lead? Who's going to get the wash? What do we do from here? Because these girls have been racing for at least 15 minutes already. Like, this has been a very tough race, on top of a few very early qualifiers as well.
Yeah, taking that gamble early, because I guess if you can extend that lead, by all means go for it, but did you want to risk it to possibly make that wrong decision to not make that final? But this is where the fighting, the tussling's going to be making their way through. I thought Sarah Locke was just thereabouts in the middle of that chase pack, so she won't have any issues there at the moment, because she's probably going to be one of the top 3 swimmers in this race at the moment.
Oh, absolutely.
But Dakota Luke, picture perfect, getting down nice and early, staying deep, staying long, popping up under, getting back into that 6 beat and trying to get out of this white water zone as quick as possible.
Absolutely. And just, as Dakota Luke goes under, I love that she was nearly vertical on the way down there. She knew that she needed to get out and under that one. The good news is, even though she is going through this white water, and this will slow her down a little bit as she gets another big duck dive under that one, she knows she's got a good lead on the rest of the field. She just needs to stay safe, swim well from here, and we can see the pack starting to form up, but again, a few ladies choosing to swim by themselves, and we can see at the bottom of the screen just one little lone cap starting to pop up here. tough racing for the girls out here as Dakota Luke negotiates this white water. And really, once you get through a few big waves, once you get into the green water, you just sort of look up and go, I hope the red and yellow cans are around here somewhere, because I have been underwater for quite a while. And here she goes, another big one to get under. She's just going to sneak through that one. Fantastic work. I love that we're getting these gorgeous shots of Dakota Luke in a really, really good position in this iron.
And you can't even see them else. They're getting there close.
They're just popping up now as they come through.
One thing I did note, right-hand edge. So Morgan Trinker opted for that left-hand edge. Like I said, just is it a gamble? Is it not? We'll see what transpires. But there's so much white water coming through again. And here we go. So the cap of Redhead thereabouts as well. So Lani Waller making herself known. Ash Wincham thereabouts there as well. Some more caps from Northcliffe. So that's our 1, 2, and there'll be second, third on the screen at the moment because our leader, Dakota Luke, leading us around that first red and yellow can. So no surprises to see that chase pack coming through. Lani Waller thereabouts. Trinker, intrigued to see whereabouts she has finished or where she's coming in from because that left-hand edge, we haven't seen that too often at the moment. But Waller, second at the moment, and then we've got everyone from Northcliffe working hard at the moment. Winsham from North Curl trying to hold on.
Absolutely. And if I can give a little special shout out to one of our Northcliffe ladies here, Nikita Nissan-Saran. She's actually one of our French competitors. She's been over here for a little while now, racing with the girls of Northcliffe. So she's someone who's made the trek over to Australia, really wants to make it in surf lifesaving as an Ironwoman. She's made a few French national teams in her time, and even at the European Championships at the end of 2023, she won the iron, the board, and the ski for her age group there. So really quality international competitor, and now here in the semi-final of the Australian Championships, racing for Northcliffe. So Nikita, the decision is paying off. You're an absolute superstar, and we love having quality international competitors like yourself racing it and matching it with the best that the Aussies have to offer. Yep. And that's not to mention all of the international competitors who are actually racing for Australian clubs here at the championships. We saw Robert Whittaker, or Bobby Knuckles as we all know him, over here in Australia as Dakota Luke gets a wave. Woo! This was like the perfect race for Dakota. She set it up beautifully in the ski, which is like her strongest leg. She got through in the board. She's getting this cracker of a wave now. We hope that she's still in the middle of that somewhere. She may have fallen off a little earlier, but she's doing such a great job there. But Robert Whittaker, he raced for GB. I met his mum last Worlds. We sat down and just happened to be there, and he came over for a few of the races, and really has just stayed since then. He made the Open Iron Championship, the Open Iron Final at the Queensland Championships as well.
Yeah.
So again, these competitors who are coming over, they're not just making up numbers, they're really getting some quality results in as well. And come the World Championships that will be held on the Gold Coast in just a few months' time, cannot wait to see them really starting to shine when they've got their national cap or their home club cap on their head.
Yeah, speaking of shining, none is shining brighter than Dakota Luke from Dicky Beach. Going to be the first one to qualify for the Under-19 final on Sunday morning. And then the chase pack is going to get some work done because they're in the wave zone at the moment. A couple on the head. Can they find something? And even just to try and get the shoulders up and out of the water at the moment. Tough stuff.
But Dakota Luke, Dicky Beach, with all the quality screen time here, she's going to take so much confidence from this amazing morning that she's had on the very first day of Aussies. She's already booked a ticket for Sunday. You just want to race at the Sunday of Aussies and she's there already.
I'm just trying to understand how easily she made that look. Like honestly,
I'm a little bit jealous.
The ski leg, it was comfortable, it was fierce. There was poise coming in, making the right decisions. Then on the board, cruised in and out, and then same again on that. Finishing off with the swim. That's amazing, Dakota. So, momentum, that's going to be there. We've got the state champion of the Under-19s and Opens on screen for New South Wales, Lani Waller, streets ahead of them. We've got the trio from Northcliffe making their way across the line.
And Kyra Bender from Northcliffe snuck through from second as well. We didn't quite see her, but she is already through. A former Australian rep for the junior lifesaving team for Australia, and we can see the girls starting to get knocked off, to get marked off now. So Dakota Luke, Dicky Beach in 1, Kyra Bender of Northcliffe in 2, Lani Waller from Redhead in 3, Nikita Nissan-Saran, our French competitor in 4. Kalani Ives of Northcliffe is through. Kate McCarty from Northcliffe. Charlotte Davey is in number 7, and we just need to figure out the final qualifier there. But for now, Christy is down on the beach. As we get the beautiful shot back there, and we can see it was actually Ashley Wincham from North Kirkhill who took the 8th and final qualifying spot there, just ahead of Alyssa Bailey and Charlotte Hart of Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park. So Ashley, fantastic work. Good news / bad news, you've got to do it all again come Sunday. So congratulations to the ladies now.